After 25, something subtle begins to change. You still have people in your life. You still talk to friends. You still go to work. But despite all of that, you feel strangely alone. This isn't just in your head. Psychology actually explains why. Loneliness tends to increase during this phase of life. In your early years, your social life is structured for you. School, college, hostels, these environments create what psychologists call forced proximity. You don't choose to meet people. You simply exist in the same space every day. And this repeated exposure builds familiarity, which naturally turns into friendship. But after 25, this system disappears. There's no automatic environment forcing connection. And according to research on social bonding, frequency of interaction is one of the strongest predictors of closeness. So when interaction decreases, so does connection. There's a concept in psychology called social convoy theory. It suggests that throughout life we travel with a group of people, our social convoy. But this convoy is not permanent. As life progresses, people naturally enter and exit your circle. After 25, major life transitions begin. Careers, relationships, relocation, family responsibilities. And these transitions reshape your convoy. So if your circle feels smaller, it's not failure. It's a normal psychological pattern. Another major factor is time scarcity. As responsibilities increase, your available time shrinks. But more importantly, your emotional energy also becomes limited. Psychologists have found that as people age, they become more selective about where they invest emotional effort. People prioritize fewer, more meaningful ones. But during this transition phase, you may lose quantity before gaining quality. And that gap often feels like loneliness. After 25, another psychological pressure intensifies: social comparison. We evaluate our lives based on others. And today, this happens constantly through social media. You see people getting married, building careers, traveling, figuring life out. Even if those images are incomplete, your brain interprets them as reality. This creates a perception that everyone else is moving forward, except me. And this perceived gap can increase feelings of isolation. Your mid-20s are also a critical period for identity development. Psychologist Erik Erikson described this stage as a conflict between intimacy versus isolation. At this stage, you're trying to answer, who am I? What kind of life do I want? Who do I truly connect with? If these questions remain unresolved, it can lead to a sense of emotional disconnection, even when people are around you. So loneliness after 25 isn't always about being alone. Sometimes it's about not feeling understood. So if life feels lonely after 25, it's not random. It's the result of losing structured social environments, and natural changes in your social circle, a limited time and emotional energy, constant comparison, and ongoing identity formation. In other words, you're not falling behind. You're transitioning into a more selective, more self-aware phase of life. And while it may feel lonely now, this is often the stage where deeper, more meaningful connections begin.